You may not even realize it, but someone's entire world feels different because of you right now. There is a strong, intense energy building behind the scenes, and it centers completely around your presence. This is not like curiosity. This is not a casual attraction that comes and goes. This is deep, consuming, almost overwhelming desire mixed with admiration and a powerful need to claim what he feels slipping out of his control. Amelia's here. There is a man who carries himself like a leader. In his world, he is respected. He is used to making decisions, calling the shots, and being the one others look up to. He has built his life carefully, like a fortress, solid, structured, guarded. People see him as confident, dominant, and emotionally controlled. He rarely hesitates. He rarely doubts. He rarely feels intimidated. But when it comes to you, something shifts in him that he cannot ignore. Every time he sees you glowing in your own space, focused on yourself, talking to others, living freely, something inside him tightens. He feels protective. He feels possessive. He feels a surge of jealousy he doesn't fully understand. It's not because you belong to him in reality, but because emotionally, energetically, he already feels like you do. When someone else stands too close to you or gives you attention, he feels it deeply. It unsettles him. It challenges his control. What makes this even stronger is that you don't chase him. You don't beg for validation. You don't dim your light. You walk into spaces with quiet confidence. You carry yourself with mystery and self-respect. There's something regal about you. Something powerful yet calm. You don't need to speak loudly to command attention. Your energy speaks before you do. And that energy is what both attracts and intimidates him. On the outside, he looks unshakable. But behind closed doors, when he is alone with his thoughts, he replays moments involving you. He thinks about your voice, your expressions, the way you move. He imagines conversations. He imagines closeness. The desire is intense, yes, but it is not only physical. It is emotional. It is spiritual. You inspire him. You awaken something inside him that pushes him to grow, to become more, to step up. Right now, he is facing a hard decision. He can no longer pretend that this connection is just a passing feeling. The jealousy he feels, the protectiveness, the obsession with understanding you, it's pushing him toward action. He doesn't want to watch from a distance anymore. He doesn't want to stay silent. The waiting is frustrating him. The unknown is challenging his pride, but the desire to choose you is becoming stronger than his fear. He sees your healing. He sees your transformation. He sees how you are rising into a more confident, powerful version of yourself. And instead of running from it, he feels drawn to it, like a flame pulling him closer. He doesn't just want your attention. He wants your respect. He wants to impress you. He wants to prove that he can stand beside you and not be threatened by your strength. There is also a strange familiarity in this connection. It feels deeper than surface-level attraction, almost like recognition, like your souls have crossed paths before. He feels that intensity, that pull that doesn't make logical sense, but feels undeniable. It's why he cannot simply walk away. It's why he keeps thinking about you at random moments throughout the day. You occupy his mind more than he would ever admit out loud, and communication feels close. Very close. He is building himself up to step forward. It could start as a message, a conversation, or a bold move that surprises you. But it will not be small. He is not planning something casual. He wants something real, something stable, something that allows him to protect, provide, and build with you. This energy between you is not soft or light. It is intense, addictive, the kind of connection that feels like it could change everything. It is not about control in a toxic way. It is about desire mixed with admiration and a deep need to secure what feels rare and valuable. He understands that you are not just attractive, you are powerful. You challenge him. You inspire him. You make him want to rise higher. The more you move in silence, focusing on your growth, staying in your own lane, the more it affects him. Your calmness drives him wild. Your independence makes him want to step up. You are not chasing. And that alone shifts the dynamic. He feels the urgency now. He feels the timing aligning. He doesn't just want you in passing. He is preparing himself to choose you fully. Listen closely, because this energy is not light, and it's definitely not casual. You are affecting this person in a way you probably don't even realize. You don't have to speak loudly. You don't have to chase. You don't have to perform. Just by being who you are, you've completely shifted something inside them. You tempt them in silence. That's the part that drives them the craziest. It's not dramatic. It's not obvious. It's subtle. The way you carry yourself. The way you don't overreact. The way you don't beg for attention. You move with quiet confidence, and that confidence echoes inside their mind long after you're gone. They replay your presence. Your energy lingers with them. It interrupts their focus. It distracts them in the middle of their day. You've become a constant thought in their inner world. This is someone who is used to control, used to leading, used to being the strong one, the powerful one, the one people admire or even fear. They are comfortable being the dominant force in the room. But when it comes to you, something flips. Their logic fades. Their usual composure weakens. They find themselves overthinking, second-guessing, imagining scenarios. And that loss of control both excites and unsettles them. Your mystery is powerful. You don't reveal everything. You don't overshare. You don't explain yourself unnecessarily. That regal, self-contained energy makes them want to know more. It makes them want to earn access to you. You don't chase attention, you command it simply by existing. And that kind of energy is rare. It feels magnetic. It feels untouchable. And that's exactly why they're pulled in so deeply. Their attraction isn't surface level. It's layered. It's emotional. It's psychological. They imagine what it would feel like to finally close the distance, to finally say what's been building inside them. They think about breaking the silence more than you know. They imagine bold moves, direct confessions. They picture the moment everything shifts between you. There's intensity there, yes, but it's also mixed with respect and awe. At the same time, your light intimidates them. Not because it's too much, but because it reflects their own vulnerabilities back at them. You make them want to step up. You make them want to become more solid, more certain, more decisive. Being around you challenges them to evolve. And that's not something they experience often. This connection is starting to feel all-consuming for them. If they sense anyone else getting close to you, it stirs something protective inside them. They don't like the idea of losing access to your energy. They don't like the thought of someone else stepping into the space they imagine for themselves. It's not just attraction anymore. It's attachment forming quietly beneath the surface. And here's where things turn serious. They're not only thinking about chemistry or temporary excitement. They're thinking long-term. The idea of commitment has crossed their mind repeatedly. Stability, partnership, building something real. Even the thought of making it official has entered their imagination. This isn't a maybe floating around. It's a possibility they're actively considering. There's momentum building. What was once silent observation is turning into planning. What was once fantasy is slowly turning into intention. A bold message, a direct move, a surprising gesture, something that shifts the dynamic from silence into action. They don't want to sit in their head forever. They want clarity. They want resolution. At the same time, they wonder if you feel it too. They look for signs. They analyze your words. They replay moments to see if there were hidden meanings. Sometimes they feel like the connection is almost telepathic, like you cross their mind at the exact moment they cross yours. And that only fuels their obsession more. If you felt sudden thoughts about them, emotional waves, or a strange pull you can't explain, it might not be random. There's strong energy moving beneath the surface between you both. This is not light attraction. This is not fleeting interest. This is someone who feels shaken, awakened, and deeply pulled toward you. They're closer to acting than you think. And when they finally do, it won't be small. It will be intentional, direct, and impossible to ignore. There's something powerful building around you right now, and it is not small, subtle, or random. It feels intense, magnetic, almost electric. This is the kind of energy that doesn't show up unless something real is shifting beneath the surface. This person is not casually thinking about you. They are not simply curious or mildly interested. They are deeply pulled in, completely drawn to you in a way that is starting to overwhelm them. It's the kind of pull that keeps someone awake at night, replaying moments, rethinking conversations, imagining what could happen next. You may already feel this shift in your own body. Maybe there has been a strange stillness lately. Maybe you felt a quiet tension in the air, like something is about to happen but you can't fully see it yet. The sensation is not your imagination. When someone is intensely focused on you, when their thoughts and emotions are wrapped around you constantly, it creates a subtle energetic connection. Even if nothing has been said, even if there has been silence, something is moving behind the scenes. Something is forming. Energy like this does not appear for no reason. If it wasn't meant for you to sense it, you wouldn't be feeling it this strongly. It's as if this person suddenly woke up to your value. Something clicked inside them. They realize that you are not ordinary. You are not easily replaced. You are not someone who can simply be forgotten or distracted away from. You've leveled up in a way that is hard to ignore. And what makes it even more powerful is that you didn't level up loudly. You didn't chase. You didn't beg. You didn't force. Your power is quiet. It's calm. It's composed. It's the kind of confidence that doesn't need validation. And that quiet strength is exactly what is driving them crazy. You don't even have to speak much. Your presence alone says everything. The way you carry yourself. The way you look at someone when you truly see them. The way you smile without trying to impress anyone. The way you walk into a space and naturally command attention without demanding it. All of that lingers in their mind, over and over again. It plays like a loop in their head. Your voice, your expressions, the subtle mystery around you. They cannot shake it. There is something untouchable about you right now. Not distant in a cold way, but elevated. You feel powerful without trying. You feel self-contained. And powerful people are drawn to that kind of energy. The dynamic between you has shifted. If they once felt like they had control, that illusion is gone. Now they're the one thinking constantly, wondering what you are doing, who you are with, if you are thinking about them too. They crave the feeling they get when they are around you because no one else gives it to them. This is not just attraction. It is deeper than that. It is obsession mixed with admiration. They are not just physically drawn to you. They are emotionally and mentally caught up. They want to affect you the way you affect them. They want to be the reason your heart races. They want to be the one who breaks through your calm exterior and sees the passionate side of you. There is a strong desire to close the distance between you, to pull you closer, to claim the connection boldly and without hesitation. Their feelings are intense, raw, sometimes even overwhelming for them. There's passion here, but there is also something protective rising up. They don't just want you. They feel protective over you. They feel a sense of responsibility toward you. If anything threatened you, they would react instantly. There is a fierce energy building inside them. A side that wants to stand in front of you and shield you from anything that could harm you. It surprises them how strong this instinct is. And when something feels this big, the mind tries to doubt it. The first reaction is often disbelief. This sounds like a fantasy. This can't be real. It feels easier to dismiss it than to believe that someone could feel this strongly. But ask yourself honestly, why is it easier to believe in disappointment than in desire? Why is it easier to believe that things won't work out than to accept that someone could choose you in a powerful way? Sometimes the most unbelievable things are the ones that change everything. You are not ordinary. You are not too much. You are not unrealistic for wanting someone who feels this intensely. You are capable of being deeply desired. You are capable of being chosen without hesitation. You are capable of inspiring someone to step up, to transform, to realize that what they feel is not temporary but life-changing. This energy is not random. It is building because something has shifted. They feel it. You feel it. And whether it moves quickly or unfolds slowly, it is not fading. It is growing. And this time, you are not the one chasing. You are the one being realized. The universe is aligning something powerful in your life right now, and it doesn't feel temporary or random. It feels intentional. It feels like something that has been building quietly behind the scenes, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. This isn't a someday kind of energy. This isn't wishful thinking. It carries the weight of something real, something that has already started moving toward you. And the most important part, you don't have to chase it. You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to convince anyone. What is meant for you is already in motion. There is someone thinking about you in a very serious way. Not casually, not playfully, not out of boredom. Their thoughts are structured now. Focused. Intentional. They are imagining future scenarios with you. They are thinking about timing, planning, in the perfect way to make a bold move. They replay conversations in their head. They analyze your reactions. They wonder what would impress you, what would surprise you, what would make you feel secure. This is not surface-level attraction. This is someone mentally stepping into long-term vision. This person doesn't see you as just another connection. They see you as a destination, as someone they don't want to lose, as someone who feels rare. And that realization has shifted something inside them. It's no longer about flirting or temporary excitement. It's about locking something in, about building something stable, about creating a life that includes you in it permanently. When someone starts thinking in those terms, their energy changes. They move differently. They plan differently. They feel urgency. You might not see all of this directly. They may not be openly expressing everything yet, but internally, their planning energy is high. They are trying to figure out how to make their move in a way that feels unforgettable. They want impact. They want certainty. They want a moment that feels bold and undeniable. And the interesting part is that your energy is what is pushing them to this point. Your strength, your silence, your refusal to chase, it has power. The way you carry yourself without desperation has made them realize your value. You are not someone who waits around for crumbs. You are not someone who lowers standards to keep attention. And that boldness has sealed something in their mind. It has made them understand that if they want you, they have to rise. They have to act. There is also a deep energetic connection between you right now. You may feel random warmth in your chest, sudden thoughts of them out of nowhere, chills when their name crosses your mind. You may hear their voice in your head or feel like they are thinking about you at the exact same moment you think about them. That invisible line between you feels open, strong, active. They are wondering about your feelings just as much as you wonder about theirs. They question whether you still care, whether you still feel the spark, whether they still have a chance. And that uncertainty fuels their obsession, not in a dark way, but in a focused, intense way. You stay in their mind. Your silence makes them restless. Your calmness makes them want to break through and claim their place in your life. There's a protective side of them waking up too. A desire to secure what feels like theirs. A desire to step forward before someone else does. The kind of energy only shows up when feelings are deep. When fear of losing someone becomes real. And that fear is what pushes action. But here is what you must understand. You do not need to change anything about yourself. You do not need to tone down your power. You do not need to chase or beg or over-explain. Stay grounded. Stay confident. Stay untouchable. When you hold your value, the right person feels it and responds to it. This love feels intense, passionate, and life-changing. But it also feels aligned. It feels like something that unfolds naturally rather than being forced. You deserve a love that chooses you boldly. A love that doesn't hesitate. A love that steps up without confusion. So remain steady. Remain radiant. Let them do the planning. Let them rise. What is building right now feels bigger than you realize, and when it reveals itself, it will make sense why everything had to unfold exactly the way it did.